Good morning, students. Now, today we'll learn our lesson number 3, that is Microsoft Word, an introduction to the Word 2016. Correct? Now, you can see here the symbol at side by yes. Now, word processor is an application software that allows the computer to type, edit, and store the text. Now, here after the creation of word processor, everything has about writing has become digital. Correct? Now, what is it? First point. What is your first point? Here, see, your computer is being used in the schools for the students to teach. Here, the second thing, the computer has been used by the employee in the office. In the third picture, you can see that the old man is writing some letters, so he can send some letters to the relatives or his own child. Okay, so this is the purpose where the computers are used. Now, see in the next screen, you can see the versions of Word. Now, what are the versions of Word? Means you can see in the picture. See, first Word 2003, 2007, 2010, 13, and now 16, 19, it has came. So, the new versions are coming, and that new features are being added and also make it easy to work. When the new versions are coming, it is adding some features in it, new features in it, and so that new features which are added make us easy to work on it. Okay. Now next one is your, see here, the typing. The typing was done on the typewriter. Okay. If you are making any mistake while writing the letter, you have to throw that paper in the dustbin. But because the word processor, okay, here everything has become digital, so here you can type, edit, and store the text. You can save the text also. Editing means if you have done any mistake, you have to delete it, you have to make changes, edit. Okay, so that you can do in the word processor and with the help of keyboard, because on the keyboards you will get the alphabetical keys, numerical keys, everything. Correct? Next, now you will see next, that is, see here penguin pictures are been inserted, so here you can insert the pictures, videos. Now what is this OneDrive? OneDrive means you can send your document online to anybody. Okay, this is the feature of OneDrive. Next comes your how to start a Microsoft Word. Two types you can start your Microsoft Word. See here, in the first, go to the start button. Here all programs you can see, yes, arrow has been given, Microsoft Office, and next is your Microsoft Office 2010 is written, instead of 2010 here there will be 2016. Okay, now after this screen you will get the screen, your one dialog box, that is like this. Okay, so what new, if you want a new blank document you can click here. Correct? Now next thing is what, see on the search menu, see here the search option is there. On the search option you can write here WinWord, okay, or you can write MS Word 2016. You will get the same screen like that after writing here. See, new blank document. Now here you can see here that you can write the letters, whichever letters you have to write. like business, industry, personal, event, labels, education. So there are many types of letters format you can get it from here. Next thing you will get, that is the screen, the window, the MS Word 2016 window. Now you will see one by one. Okay. Now first one you can see the file tab. Okay. File tab. Can you see? Wait, I'll show you. This is the file tab. Besides that, you will get a quick access toolbar. Then another one is your ribbon. Next to that, where document Word, MS Word, document 1, Microsoft Word is written, it is known as your title bar. Here it is a ruler. Here it is a help button. These three are your control buttons: minimize, maximize, restore, and close. Okay. Now here you can see one arrow mark is there. That arrow mark is known as your dialog box launcher. Dialog box launcher. Here you can see this line. That line is known as a cursor, the insertion point. That is your cursor. Next is your status bar. See here, page 1 of 1, word 0, because nothing is written here. That's why it's showing that page 1 of 1. If you are moving to the page second, it will say page 2 of 1, page 3 of 2, like that. So it is giving you the words 2, words 3, words 4. So if you are writing anything on it, it will show according to your written text. So this is an status bar which shows you the information of the working area. Status bar shows you the information of a working area. This is your document area. You can say as a document area also. Okay, or a working area. Here are the view buttons. View buttons means in which format or in which view you have to look to your document. There are 4 looks. I will explain it afterwards in details. Next comes your zoom slider. See here, zoom slider means you can minimize and maximize your screen according to your matter. Correct? You want to see. Understood this? Now again I am explain you. See here. Here it is a diagram of quick access toolbar. Now quick access toolbar, see, this is a quick access toolbar. This is a quick access toolbar. Here basically the common default tools are save, undo, redo. These are the common things here. But if you want to customize it, you can customize by this arrow. Customize means what? If you want to add some many more in that quick access toolbar, you can add it by with the help of that arrow. Correct? Now quick access toolbar means what? It does our work quickly. That's why it is a quick access. Okay. With whatever, suppose if we are clicking on the save button, this same option you are doing from the file option. File, then clicking on the save, is like that. But if you are, or if you want to do undo or redo, you press Ctrl plus Y, Ctrl plus Z. Okay, like that you are doing. So instead of that, you can directly do it from there. That's why it is known as a quick access toolbar. Okay. Next comes your add or remove tools on the quick access toolbar. I had explained you now, but again I am showing you. See, quick access icons and customize button. I told you na, that arrow mark. So that is your customize button. From there you can add new option, open, email, then redo, undo. Okay, so like this, if you want to add that in your quick access toolbar, you can add it. Okay. Next, Next is your ribbon. Now what is the ribbon? Ribbon means not a thread or nothing else like that. See what is the ribbon in MS Word. Ribbon means this where the file, home, insert, page layout data is written, that is known as a ribbon. Now see file tab, you can see the file tab in the picture. Yes. Now whichever tab is not in showing you in the blue color, see in here home. So that home tab is your current tab, that is known as your, this fully is your ribbon, this full portion is your ribbon. In that ribbon, these are the tabs. File tab, now first one is your file tab, correct. Current tab means on which tab you are working, that is your current tab. Now if you are getting here that that home tab is not in the blue color, means you have selected that tab, so that is your current tab. Other tabs are which? Design, layout, reference, mailings, review and view, etc. Now group names. What is the group name? See here, clipboard, font, paragraph, styles and editing. These are the groups under the home tab. Same way you will get the groups in the insert, shapes, design, layout, references, mailings, etc. So there also you will get different groups. Okay. Now next comes your dialog box launcher. The arrow down the tabs, okay, group names, they are known as, or besides the group names are the dialog box launcher. From there you can open the direct dialog box of that thing, or directly you are getting it from here also. Okay. Now show or hide the ribbon. If you want to hide the ribbon, you have to click here on this icon. You will get that you can hide your window. You can hide your window. Hide means what? उसको मिटा देना. ओके. अगर आपको वो रिबन नहीं चाहिए तो उसको मिटा देने के लिए, मतलब अगर फिर से चाहिए तो उसी पे क्लिक करने का, नहीं चाहिए तो भी उसी पे, फिर से लाना है तो भी उसी पे क्लिक करना है. नेक्स्ट थिंग we'll learn, that is important tabs on the ribbon. First is file, second home, third insert, fourth design, fifth layout, sixth mailings, sixth, seventh review, eighth view, etc. Okay, so these were the important tabs on the ribbon. Now first is your file tab. File tab. Now what is the file tab? File tab, here file tab means what? In the file tab you will get the options like new, open, save, save as. These options you will get in the file tab. Okay, so if you want to open a, create a new file, open a saved file, okay, so print the file, so this everything you can done with the file tab, correct. Now next one is your home tab. Next one is your home tab. Now what is the home tab? See in the home tab what you will get? You will get clipboard. 5 groups are there in the home tab: clipboard, font, paragraph, styles and editing. The group contains the options that helps to format the text in the desired way. Now here there is a group which contains like font. Now see here, font group, paragraph group, style and editing. Now what is the meaning of font group? In font group what you can do, students? Yes, you can change the font, you can change the size, you can increase the size or decrease the size, you can give the color, you can highlight it, you can make it bold, you can make it italic, underline, etc. So everything you can do in the font group. Paragraph group means you can do the setting of your page. If you want the on the center of the page, on the left side, right side, if you want to make the margin more, less, so all you can do in the paragraph tab. Next comes your style, in which style you want editing. Now by the word editing only you can see that editing means you can find the text, you can search it, means you can replace it, means if you want a and that a you have to replace with apple, so you can do it, that is your replace. Okay, so everything that is editing is done in the editing group, correct? Now next is your insert tab. Now see, insert tab, see what you will get in the insert tab. Insert tab consists of 10 groups. How many groups? 10. Which are they? See, first one is pages, tables, illustration, add-ins, media, links, comments, header and footer, text and symbols. Okay. Now tables means you can insert the tables automatically in the Word, because Word is your document where you will get a plain page. But if you want to insert a rows and columns, you can insert it from the table group, from the table group. If you want to add a picture, you can add it from the picture group, or suppose shapes, suppose chart. So this you can do in the Excel, is not like that, you can do in the Word also. Okay. Now online video, if you want to insert, you can online video also you can insert here from the media tab. Comments, if you want to give, if you want to put the header and footer. Now what is the header and footer? Header means the main page, or you can say that's the heading of your chapter, heading of a newspaper, and in the footer there comes a page number or date or time, etc. Text box, word art, so these symbols, any equations of maths, so everything if you want to insert, you can insert it from the insert tab, correct students? Yes. Now last, I think so, it is a design tab. Now in the design tab consists of a document formatting, or you can say as a page background, which helps us user to beautify the document. Here you can design means your background to your page or background to your letter. If you want to give any invitation to a friend or a birthday card, if you want to make, so for that you need a background, correct, a background color or a background picture. Okay, so from the design tab you can insert it with the help of colors, font, paragraph spacing and watermark. Okay, page color, page border, so you can do it according to your choice. Okay, page borders means the border of your page. Page color, you can give the color according to your choice. Watermark means they are confidential. Okay, like that letters are there, in that you can see on the letterhead, some you have seen the letterhead, on that it is written, so that is your watermark, correct? Understood? Yes. Thank you. Now in the next chapter you will learn the further part of it. Okay, we will continue with the lesson in the next part. Okay, thank you.